Hello, everybody. My name is Scooter, and today we have finally made the upgrade to Minecraft 1.20, the Trails and Tales update. And I couldn't be more excited. This update has so much stuff to offer, and I can't wait to just jump right into it head first. So let's come down here because we're not actually going to be flying too much today if I can avoid it. Instead, we have got our trusty mule to lead the way. No name for this guy yet, but again, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. But before we hit the trails today, there's one quick thing that I want to do first. So in this box, I've gathered up a few things we will need for the adventure today, including the equipment to make an archaeology brush thing. But with this, I can start gently brushing the world around me. But with this brush, we can begin doing archaeology if we find an archaeological site. So I'm going to keep this in my back pocket today in case we do stumble across any ancient ruins or anything like that where we can dig up some cool things. Now, in the event that we do a lot of archaeology, I also want to make sure that this brush doesn't conk out on me. So let's just do a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and let's even give it a name, the dirt comb. Perfect. But without further ado, I think it is time for us to hit the trails and write some new tales. Onward we go. So we're gonna head off in this direction towards the setting sun because out here there's a bunch of flower fields and meadows and sort of mountainous terrain, and with any luck, that's going to be where we find the Cherry Grove biome. This is the new biome that they have added to the game as of this update, and it's amazing. Let's see what's over the hill here, and oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, wow. That didn't take very long at all, but look at that. There's cherry trees right there and a giant colony of sheep and a little baby sheep. Oh, wow. So we've got some right here and then a bunch more up here. And look at that over the hill, over the valley. There's even more on the other hillside there. My goodness. Now, these are not the most massive cherry biomes in the world, but just look at that. How amazing is this? All right, so let's let this guy rest for a moment while we take a look at this. And wow. So these leaves, they give off these amazing particle effects. You can see it all through the air. And on the ground, we've got these little pink petal things, which if I pick it up, yeah, that's 3 right there. That's another 2. And this is so cool because you can add up to 4 in the same block, and then they are directional too. So you can even if you just do 1, you can totally randomize it. You know, there have been cherry trees in a lot of mod packs for years and years and years. I don't think any of them are quite as cool as this. Now, I don't want to rip apart this entire biome just to get a few of the saplings, but I definitely do want to take some of the saplings home so that I can grow my own here. So maybe we'll see if there's an ugly one. This, you know what? This is a bit of an ugly tree. Let's see if we can chop this one down here really quick. All right, and we've got a good handful of saplings there. That's 2. That should be more than enough. And let's just grab a few of these while we are here because I'm pretty sure I can bone meal these as well to get more. I'm still in shock, honestly. Like I've played around in the snapshots a little bit, but to be here in survival in my own world, it's an entirely different experience. So I'm so happy with this. I can't wait to start building with this stuff and see what I can do back at the base with all of this. Great job, Mojang. You've knocked it out of the park. But let's not tarry. We have a world to explore. So Yeah, let's see what else we can find here today. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Not exactly what we are specifically looking for today, but I love the way that this village is generated just right on the top of the hill, but then some of it's all the way down to the bottom. You can even see the little villagers running around there. And then in the middle of this lake, we've got a ruined portal. So let me take a quick peek and see if there's anything useful inside. And well, I'll take the gold. Anything at all up here? Well, nothing too crazy in that village, but it was worth taking a peek as always. But yeah, let's keep moving. Oh, now here's something of interest: a beehive and some bees. You know what? Let's take these guys home with us. Gonna grab a few flowers here really quick, and I'll see if I can entice them. Create a little baby bee. Oh, look at that. So small. But if I can get all of them into the hive, then that's going to be quite convenient. So yeah, come over here. Let's pollinate, please. Come on, all of you guys, get inside. There's that one. And I know you can do it. Yes. Ha! Total bee location. So this beehive has got all three of those bees, and that is more than enough to start a little bee colony back home at the base. So another great find today. Speaking of find, has anyone seen my mule? Oh my goodness, don't wander off like that. Scared me. Okay, so we are now entering a taiga biome, and there's some bigger trees over there, and that's the old growth pine, I think, or spruce, one or the other. And the amazing thing with that biome is we may be able to find some trail ruins where we can use our archaeology brush. If I can just get through these trees, that is. So let's look around here very carefully. See if we find anything poking out of the forest floor. All right, well, no luck so far. I've spent about 10 minutes or so just wandering through this biome, seeing if I could find any trail ruins. But man, I am in love just with the landscape itself. We've got these amazing rivers cutting through, and the hills and the trees, and gosh, it just feels like Canada. Now, something I have spotted over in the distance here is some underwater ruins. So, we can't find anything on the dry ground. Perhaps we will have better luck in the water. Maybe I should also craft up a quick boat just to be safe here. There we go. So let's fly across the way here and ride out in style on our new cherrywood boat. Ah, the sun's setting. So let's do this quick. The first trick is going to be the drowned themselves, but if I clear them out, they shouldn't cause too much trouble for me. Okay, don't see too many more drowned around here. There's probably a few hiding away, but let's start looking through these chests now. There's a buried treasure map. Very nice. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But here, nothing of value. Oh, but here, this gravel looks a little suspicious, doesn't it? So let's grab our dirt comb. Let's see if we can start brushing away. We're doing archaeology. Look at that. Oh, and there's even a chest under here. Let's remove that. Nothing too great. I'll take the emerald and the coal, though. Okay. Let's keep doing some of this. Here it is, our first potsherd. And that is the Mourner pottery shard. Very interesting. Let's see what else we can find down here. There's another pottery shard for us. So yeah, I'm going to keep going and see what else I can find down here. But this is actually pretty fun. I like it. All right, so I've grabbed just about everything that I could find down there, and man, we've got a lot of potsherds, and I grabbed some of the sea lanterns, got some drowned heads as well as some buried treasure maps, which I'm assuming are going to both point to the same thing. Yes, both point to absolutely nothing. No buried treasure for me, I guess. Back to the sea with you. Let's take a moment and craft up some decorated pots. So we'll put that one there. Let's do maybe something like that. And there we go. Cool. So we've got a chest and a thing that looks like a weird warden, but not really a warden, or maybe it's a guy standing on top of somebody's shoulders. Another chest, and I think that's a map. I think that's the explorer one. And I can do the same thing with that one too. Huh. That's so cool. I love these. These are so neat. You can customize them like that, and there's a whole bunch of other designs that you can add to these. You can also use bricks to just get a plain side on that too, which is super cool. And if I want to take it with me, just punch it like that. If I want to break them, do a Legend of Zelda style, and you can do it that way. All right, let's continue on. Don't mind if I do. Oh my goodness. I finally found some trail ruins. This is a blink and you miss it kind of thing in a forest like this. But here we are. We've got some terracotta poking out of the surface along with some gravel. And that signals that there is a lot more further down. We will make camp right here. And let's get to work digging this thing out. Now, the trick right now is that this shovel is too fast, actually. It's got a lot of efficiency on it, and this shovel is going to cause a lot of issues if I try to dig through the gravel, because the suspicious sand and suspicious gravel will break if it falls, and yeah, I'm going to lose anything that I'm going to try to get out of this. So to fix that, I'm just going to craft up a few iron shovels. That's still pretty quick, but I think this will work and allow me to begin excavating these ancient ruins where they apparently ate wheat. That's what my archaeological investigation has determined so far. So let's see exactly what we can find in these ancient ruins. Oh no, I just broke an artifact. Let's be a bit more careful. Ooh, this is new. We've got a hanging sign, and it may not look like much, but this is surely a sign of the times. But they've also made it so you can edit on the back. That is amazing. Two things on different sides, and not only that, you can also edit signs without having to break them and replace them. This is revolutionary. This is the greatest thing that has ever happened in the history of signage. I'm definitely taking that with me. What is this? Oh. And like hardly 2 seconds later. Guys, I've got an armor trim. This is a smithing template thing. Ah, this is one of the biggest things in this update. Okay, this is the Wayfinder armor trim. Let me see if I can at least demonstrate what this might look like. Okay, junk out of my inventory. Okay, let's take a log, and I can make one of these. And let's just take my hat right now and add the hat here. I can add a smithing template there. And I can add something like that. And that's going to color the helmet in a whole new design. And you can use other things too. Like I could substitute that for iron, and it gives this white thing. I don't think, yeah, no flint. But I'm going to hold on to that though for now because once I use it, it's used up and it's gone forever. So I need to make copies of it before I do that. All right, let's continue our archaeological expedition. Now with 200% extra llamas. Oh, and here we go. Another smithing template. This one is the razor armor trim. Interesting. Is that another one? Oh my gosh. This is another wayfinder. Okay, cool. This is amazing. And another one. Oh, another razor. Cool. Who knew digging in the dirt would be so satisfying? Okay, we may be getting down to the street level here. This looks like a door frame. Is there something in here too? Oh, there's another. Not an armor trim. That's a music disc. Oh, my inventory's full. Get rid of the wheat. Oh, ho, ho. This is the new music disc that's added to the game with this update. It's called Relic. It's amazing. Now, I don't have a jukebox here with me, but through the magic of editing, let's pretend I've got one right here and we'll play that song together while I keep digging this place out here. And there is relic number 2. Like everywhere you turn, there is something new and exciting, like some coal in that case. But seriously, there's so much stuff down here. I could probably spend another few hours just digging through, and I don't even know what that is. Is that a block of coal? I think that's a block of coal. Like, this is seriously such an amazing and immersive experience that they've created here. Like, you can keep digging and digging and digging. There's just so much stuff down here. And I think there's something to be learned about the nature of whoever it was that inhabited this world before us. Like, as you can see, all of these buildings, they've got a lot of really good color. There's the orange and the brown and the red bricks, but also the colorful glazed terracotta too, and a llama. And there's roads and everything. And like, there's entire houses under here that I haven't even begun to hardly excavate. Mojang, again, has really done something unique and interesting here that I don't think anyone could have predicted. Like, there's entire civilizations down here that are just lost to the grand sweep of time, and we may never know anything about those people other than the artifacts that they leave behind. Like this yellow stained glass pane. To the average eye, useless junk, but to an archaeologist, this may as well be gold. Again, you can learn so much about a culture by the random bits and bobs that are left around. What would an archaeologist learn about your culture if they dug through your junk drawers and looked at the stuff in your closet? They could probably learn a lot that you wouldn't even realize. But I am very quickly running out of storage space down here. And yeah, again, like I said, I could spend hours digging through the dirt and gravel and uncovering a whole bunch more stuff, including probably even more armor trim. I mean, already I've got a few more since I've been down here, and I'm sure there's tons more where that came from. I will come back here, I think, on my own in the future and just spend some time digging around. But yeah, as you can see, looks like there's like this main street that runs slightly downhill here. You've got buildings off on the side all the way along, and so much good stuff to find. Don't sleep on the archaeology system. It's great. It has the Scooter seal of approval. But for right now, let's pack up our stuff. And there is definitely a lot of stuff I'm gonna mark down these coordinates and take a screenshot there. And let's see if we can now find our way home. We're very far away. I think I know the direction that I'm supposed to be going in. I feel like I am going in the wrong direction. Okay, let's get our bearings. Mule McGee, shall we? There we go. Compass. All right, let's head home now. Ah, what an amazing little biome that is. Said it before and I'll say it again. Mojang, you developers are geniuses. Here we are. That looks like the home mountain up there. And here we are, home, sweet home, back at the base. Okay, time to take stock of what we've got here. So we've got some amazing new decorative pots, many shulker boxes full of junk and treasures. But most exciting of all, perhaps right now, we've got some cherry blossoms, and I cannot wait at all. I have to go plant one. Where is a good spot for it? I think right here. This looks perfect. So let's put that one down. Bone meal. And ta-da! How does that look? Well, a little janky, but then again, everything about this base is a little bit janky, so it matches, right? But you know what? I think that works. And let's put a few of these just sprinkled down on the ground here. You know, it almost looks like almost like a clover when you do it this way. Yeah, that's pretty great, if I do say so myself. Now, one of the other things I wanted to take advantage of today, before we go, of course, is the new bamboo wood. So let's pop open our crafting bench and let's turn all of that. Oh, perfect. Here we go. We've got bamboo stuff, and I think, yeah, you can strip these to make it yellow. That's really cool. And then you can turn this into some bamboo planks. And these, oh my gosh, these look so, this is so cool. They're so bright and vibrant. I love this. What else can we do? Make a bamboo raft. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Bamboo trap doors and doors. That could be my new favorite type of door. These are pretty great as well. They kind of even look like the top of a scaffolding block. So I imagine those would go really well together. I'm so happy. But everyone, that is all that I have got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and the exploring we got to do and all of the digging and archaeology and cherry groves and all those amazing cool things. And there is much more to come. We are not done yet in the slightest when it comes to 1.20 content. Next episode, I need a bit of a change of clothes, don't I? It is time for me to finally upgrade my armor and all of my gear to netherite, which means we're gonna have to go and find a bastion in the nether. That sounds nice and safe and not flammable at all. So I hope you will join me for that. And until then, have an excellent day, everybody. Goodbye. Sayonara.